Might as well look at the first wine, which is actually a 2006, a Chablis. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the region of Burgundy itself, the vineyards of Burgundy themselves. I should probably tell you a little bit just about where we are. For those who know a lot about Burgundy, I apologise for going over ground you're probably familiar with. But Burgundy it's about 2.5 hours by train, southeast of Paris, so it's in central eastern France. It's got a temperate climate, not a hot climate, it's reasonably northerly. And the northernmost wine that we make is Chablis. Chablis is about 70 miles north of where we're based. We're based in Alox-Corton, which is a tiny village slap bang in the centre of our region. And Chablis is 70 miles north. Now typically, Chablis, certainly the style that we want to make, and I think what one would describe as classic Chablis, is very mineral, very pure, very focused, very clean. There is a tendency nowadays for some producers to oak age their Chablis, to barrel age it either in small barrels or larger oak barriques. We don't do that at all. We think that Chablis should be, as I say, very pure, clean mineral, and with that in mind, this is, it's 100% Chardonnay, like all our white wines, but it's aged, or vinified I should say, purely in stainless steel. It's from 6 different Premier Cru sites. Some of you who might be familiar with Chablis and some of the names of those Chablis sites would wonder why on our label it simply says Chablis Premier Cru. It's because it's not from one site, it's from a blend of sites, in our case 6. Les Fourneaux, Vaugros, Mélinot, Côte de Lèche, Vaudessert and Beauroy. They're all different Premier Cru sites, and I'm so thrilled I remembered those because I normally already forget one. But those are 6 different sites, the south, southwest and southeast of the town of Chablis itself. The reason we put together a blend involving 6 sites as opposed to maybe a blend of 1 or 2 is because they're stylistically very different, and yet we felt the sum of their parts was going to make the sort of wine we wanted. And so coming on to taste it, as I say, it's 100% Chardonnay. You should find it's very, very clean, very pure, very fresh. It's been in bottle 18 months now, and so it's very much ready to drink. It will keep, undoubtedly. I'm not sure what you gain by keeping it for a long term. It will simply get richer and darker over the years. And as I say, for Chablis stylistically, that's not what we want. But it should be very, very refreshing. We opened these bottles an hour and a half ago, approximately. So none of them have been decanted at all. But it should be very, very pure. And it's important to stress this because Chardonnay, which gets a lot of bad press, or can do, is naturally like this. It's not naturally 15% alcohol, it's not naturally yellow, and it doesn't taste of pineapple or oak. It's naturally like this. As I say, we're not arrogant enough to assume that everyone likes this style. That richer style of Chardonnay has had commercial success because a lot of people enjoy it. However, I think people are often surprised when we show them a wine like this, because very often they say, well, I don't like Chardonnay because it's too oaky, and you explain it's not oaky at all. That is very much the vinification. That's what man or woman does to it. This is it in far more its natural state, and it's showing well at the moment. This is 2006, as I said. You've all got spittoons, and I don't, which will make my presentation really exciting towards the end. So I should have said at the start, really, if any of you have any questions about the wines that we're tasting as we go through them, or anything else that occurs to you to ask about our business, how we operate, where we source our fruit specifically from, any questions at all, then please do feel free to ask.